राज शमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो अगर इसी तरह की और इंसाइटफुल क्लिप्स देखनी है तो. There was one line which you said in the beginning, which was very, very interesting. I want to know your take on that. Love is a compromise.
Oh God.
Okay. Why do you feel love is compromise? I don't think love is a compromise, by the way.
By more than love on its own is not a compromise as much as to make love healthy and lasting. Both the people involved need to.
So you mean a relationship is compromise? Like a relationship needs to be for the longest time. That is compromise because you compromise some of your needs and your partner compromise some of their needs, and together you make it work because you really love each other. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Maybe that, but what I really mean is love is compromise. And I'll tell you why is because love is an emotion and it manifests itself differently over a period of time, right? Initially, it's almost like lust, where it's like you just really want that person emotionally, physically, everything. And then as you get that person, it evolves and it changes. And that process of evolution is where I feel compromise starts coming in. Where like whenever I've really felt like I've obviously not loved 18 people in my life, but I feel I've experienced love till now once in my life. And I used to believe that person is, you believe that they're golden, right?
Yeah.
There is no flaw in them.
100%.
There can't be.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, everything about it is great and them is great. And then you realize that, okay, there's so many things that I didn't realize about this person. So that's the first degree of compromise, where you're compromising with your own expectations even. That's where it starts, and then it's the physical manifestation where like you do things in your lifestyle, your goals, your ambitions to make it work, which is the relationship aspect of it. But I believe love, and I meant it not just romantically, like I mean it in every sense of the word. Because I feel like I've had to do it in my own life through my 20s, as like my friendships evolved from passionate teenage friendships to stable adult friendships. They evolved in what we do for each other, our expectations of each other, all of that, right? And that evolution involved a lot of compromise, I feel.
You know, you talked about this thing that, hey, you love someone for something and then you start finding flaws and you're like, oh, we never thought of this. You know, my perspective is a little different. I know that this person has, let's say, 10 flaws, but I try to find the one reason that I can love them for. Yeah. And I just want to stick and go hard on one reason.
100%.
I know that the 10 things wrong, one thing is right. And I want to go all in. And I'm okay with the flaws because it's that feeling. I feel love is that feeling where you're like, you know, teda hai par mera type vibe. Like it's just...
Absolutely.
So I feel like...
And maybe
love is not a compromise. Like I feel you don't have to compromise when you're in love because you just love being around that person.
Yeah.
So you don't have to compromise to be around that person. And when you fall in love with the right person, right? This is what I feel, because when your values match, I think probably I'm too young to say this, but I genuinely believe that you don't have to compromise. And it never has to be compromised because that person automatically understands. So it doesn't feel like compromise.
Yeah.
Like it's like, let's say I'm super ambitious, really, really ambitious, and I will, till the time I achieve the certain goal or a dream I have, I won't give my significant other as much time as she deserves, right? But if she really loves me, we both love each other, we'll get it.
Yeah.
We don't have to do it. And if my significant other is like, okay, my partner, she's like, hey, she loves little things. I'll make sure automatically that I'll do like those small little things to make sure that, hey, she's happy.
She feels special.
She feels special. She feels good.
Yeah.
So that just compensates for everything.
Right.
Because there's no need to feel. I think the bad love is compromise when you feel guilty that you're not doing enough for other person. And that's why you have to compromise your needs and wants and your lifestyle in order to be with them.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just like, I feel that's
true,
like a kind of love which is...
that could be, or it could, maybe, compromise is a strong word and it can be misunderstood in different ways. I just feel it to the extent that, like, and I've seen this in my parents who fell in love in school and they've only ever dated each other and then they got married to each other and it's been like 37 years.
Wow.
So I have this very idealistic notion of love, especially growing up, because I used to think कि ऐसे ही होता होगा life में. You meet that one person, then you date that one person, then you marry that one person, and cut to I'm 27 and life has shown its many colors. But what I've noticed is that, say, for example, if my dad is known to have a slight, like, say that he can get angry on small things or get angry easily. My mum over the years has learned to realize that he doesn't mean it, keep it aside, and then give him that time and then talk about what needs to be talked about. Now that is, you can look at it as, okay, it's my partner, it's a flaw, I ignore it. Or you can look at it as, she's compromising to her expectations of, he shouldn't have said that, he shouldn't have spoken like. She's like, it's fine, we'll give it time. I mean, compromises as little as that.
So that learning curve.
That learning curve. And also I feel like two ambitious people in our generation, we are all so possessive about our goals and so blindsided by them that we get really caught up in who should move to which city, who should sacrifice that promotion or that next goal. Like, we are all, it's different.
Right,
so we're not wired to, like, our parents' generation, I think, used to make these decisions at the drop of a hat. That I love this, what you're saying, I love this person, forget it, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Figuring it out. I don't think our generation is like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
true. I think a lot of people, a far majority of people won't compromise on moving a city for different people. And rightly so, because they have their own life and their own goals and then their own dreams and then their own circle.
So that's what I'm saying, that they're not ready to compromise.
Yeah, that compromise you're talking. Now I get it.
Yeah, that's why
can you do long distance?
I will choose not to.
Okay, tell me a quick thing, okay? How difficult, like, do guys come and approach you, or is it difficult now because now that you're an actor, you have a certain aura, people know you, it has reduced because people are afraid of your power? Because this happens with famous people. This happens with really pretty hot girls, really famous people, really far more powerful people in any way, really intelligent people who give that look as well. Or professionally, if you're truly accomplished, it happens. Like, guys feel afraid. And you have done, I think, list mein सारी चीजें tick कर दी तूने. So
I think मेरे इतने, even in school and college and stuff, I don't have as many incidents of like any guy really coming up to me like that. But of course, it's more with the people you're exposed to naturally.
Or the friends turning out to be... Ouch!
It's like, damn, I thought...
तुम तो भाई थे. थैंक यू ये क्लिप एंड तक देखने के लिए. अगर आपको एक बेटर लीडर बनना है बहुत कम समय में, तो इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो.